One of the big reasons why my wife and I decided to move out here in the country was to get the hell away from the part of the city we were living in because crime was going through the roof. There were multiple home invasions, break-ins, and one of the biggest scams we had going on around our neighborhood at the time were two women would come to the door and knock on it, and if you answered, they just, of course, ask if you wanted maid service or anything like that, and you inform them no, you didn't, and they would leave. However, if you didn't answer the door, then they and a couple guys would go around to the back and break in and tear the inside of your house apart and steal what they can. There were two occasions where, unfortunately, one lady didn't answer her door and they broke in with her in there. She just got scared, ran out the front door to get away. And on another occasion, one lady did answer her door and these two ladies pushed their way in along with a couple guys. Once again, luckily they didn't hurt her. They just stole her purse and a few other things. And about this time, we had unfortunately lost the German Shepherd we had, and that was one of our biggest home securities there. Had alarms, things like that around the house. But the problem is, what do you do if you're not home or you don't want to answer the door? A few of the neighbors are putting up signs on the door stating that they weren't answering the door to anybody from now on, which then again was a problem because if you didn't answer the door, they would go around back and break in from the back. So I went one step further. And I made up my own little sign and taped it to the front door. Handwritten sign and taped it to the front door. Don't bother knocking. We don't answer our door. If this is important, please leave a calling card or your phone number in the door. If you continue knocking, we simply call police and we'll open the door once officers have arrived. If we find you have wasted our time once the police get here, we press charges for trespassing. During that time, it also, after I put that sign up, also had no salesmen or anybody banging on the door also. So when it comes to securing your home, you've got to think of layered security. And it can be as simple as sticking a sign on your front door to make people think and to encourage them to leave. Because most of your criminals don't want anybody home when they break in. And yes, I know I'm going to get some smart-ass responses on here. Well, maybe if you had a gun, you wouldn't have to worry. I have guns. But who the fuck wants their wife, their kids, or themselves to get into a gun battle with 2 or 3 guys? I don't. So I put layered security throughout my house so that by the time, if they do decide to break in and get to us, we have the advantage.